So, Tim, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Tim, I'm 56 years old, I sell skin cream for a living and also do some work around the church, volunteer work.
So, tell us, on your baptism day, what were you like before you became a Christian?
Well, if you'd met me, say, about a year ago, I was homeless, freezing cold, sleeping in a park and a graveyard, lonely, angry, out of control, lost really, and had drug and alcohol problems, and that was the state of me. I was very near the bottom.
So, how did Christianity come into your life?
I was using a food bank, another food bank, Trussell Trust Food Bank in Chipping Barnet, and they gave me a slip for your food bank at this church, a church food bank, independent, and I rang up Jean Corney, went to see her, lovely lady, so friendly, and she asked me about my situation, and she said, could I pray for you, which was amazing because I've never had that done before. So she said a lovely prayer for me, which was very touching, and then she also recommended the Christians Against Poverty course, which I did, which helped a lot, and put me in touch with the Alpha course, which I've been on, and said I could go and sit in a church, because I asked if I could sit somewhere peaceful, just for no other reason. Told me the times of the service on the Sunday, so I went along, just about, nearly didn't go, but I did, and it's turned around really from then. Something you said or something I saw on the screen, I don't know what it was, clicked in my head, and I never looked back, and the Alpha course just cemented it.
So, how did you become a Christian then?
It was sometime during the Alpha course. I remember on the Spirit Day, that something definitely happened there, very powerful, but I'd already made my mind up in my head on what I'd been reading and learning and studying, talking to people, and seeing how people are in the church compared to the people I knew before.
And so what difference it made knowing Jesus for yourself?
The biggest difference I noticed really quickly was a feeling of peace and patience. Then a bit of joy and love came into it as well, just to get stronger. I still have struggles, now and then they come along, but now I've got something to fight back with. And it makes all the difference. I just turn to Jesus and it's all sorted out. Yeah, and it's just happiness, sleeping well, which I couldn't sleep before, and waking up in a good mood, which I didn't even want to wake up for years. So it's amazing.
And so why do you want to get baptised today?
I want it to be a public declaration of my faith and also a celebration of my new life and a new me.
So, Ollie, tell us about yourself.
Alright, so I'm Ollie, I'm 22, I sell beds for a living.
And what was life like before you became a Christian?
So I guess like for me, life itself wasn't really that exciting. I never was quite satisfied with life in general. I was quite a negative kind of person. I suffered from depression quite a bit, so my outlook on life in general wasn't very good.
And what sort of things did it affect in your life?
So I suppose just like my everyday mood, like friendships, just the way I kind of was. Even though I did have good days, a lot of the time I'd say I was just quite down.
And so how did you discover about Christianity?
So actually it was through a family friend called Rob. I was going through quite a bad time, I was just quite depressed, and he's a life coach, so we met and we was doing a bit of life coaching, and he just kind of asked me, if what I thought about God and kind of religion and stuff. And to be honest with you, at the time I wasn't really kind of, open to religion. Religion used to make me quite angry just because I didn't really understand it. But it was just something simple as him, just asking to say a prayer for me really. And when it said that prayer, I don't know, it just kind of did something where, it just made me feel like I was actually loved, and that somebody actually cared, and I actually didn't feel alone for once.
And since then you've done the Alpha course.
Yes.
And how's that helped you?
No, massively, because it's made me kind of actually understand what Christianity is. So I used to think, Christianity was just like some kind of cult or something, but actually no, it's having a relationship with God and sort of dealing with everyday things. So obviously it doesn't mean that when you become a Christian, life is all good. You're still gonna have your bad days and your good days, but it just helps you in those those really bad times. Just to give you a bit of encouragement. And it just makes me feel less alone.
And so what difference has it made to your life?
Just like everything in general was just a lot better. Just the way I kind of look at life, my outlook on my future. I'm very happy and uplifted, just thinking about my future, whereas before I used to feel, quite negative and scared about what I'm going to do with my life. But, I feel like, God has a plan for my life, and, I'm excited to uncover, what that is. So, it's done amazing things really for me.
And so why do you want to get baptised?
I just, want to do it just to make that public declaration, of my faith. Stepping out of my comfort zone and just doing it, and just, yeah.